Welcome to Wonderland Weekly, hosted by Toronto Ty. Now sit back and have a wonderful week.
Hey everyone, Toronto Ty back here again in the park this week. And just on International Street, there is a change. These lights, these lampposts, have been added all along the Royal Fountain in anticipation of the new Starlight show this year. I think it's new. It certainly looks like there will be some changes coming. Most of the posts I don't have an issue with. These two right at the front, I think that there just aren't enough trees around them, so they kind of stick out a little bit. But other than that, really excited for the show, and it should be good. Just getting another shot of these new lampposts. They are quite tall. There's nothing around them, so they do kind of stick out. But it'll be nice during Winterfest, I think. I don't know if they're really going to be used much during the Starlight show, but yeah, they're a thing, and it'll be brighter. Guys, it's a moment we've all been waiting for. The VR experience here in Expo is actually open. The doors are open and everything. So it is a virtual Rabbids, the big ride. Interesting. I'm gonna try to get some information on this, but yeah, the doors are open. They've got signs in the windows here, and oh my goodness, okay, that is quite the thing. Oh, there's a height requirement for it and everything. 48-inch minimum. Okay. And then, because it doesn't take up quite enough space, they've got this. So it looks like they've got multiple VR things going on in here. You can either go on the Raven Rabbids big ride, or you can do the VR Atom experience. So it's interesting. Okay, so here are the different games, I suppose, that you can do. So you can do Power Play, Barking Irons, Time Zombies, Barking Irons Gunslinger, Drone Store, Planktos, and Arcade Artist. Really interesting setup. So, I may try it out. We'll see. Over here by Swing of the Century, it appears that they got a new fence. I don't know if this was new at the beginning of the season or if it just popped up, but the fence looks a lot nicer, more in line with the Expo theme, and matches that of the 3-point challenge that I showed off, I think last week. So yeah, really, really nice to see, again, all these little details, right? Out here in front of Yukon Striker. Always a great view there. We do have Major Mac hanging out here. I'm not going to spend as much time with Major Mac this week, but I did want to show off that Miners Cafe, it's gotten even more work done to it. So the wooden posts here are now green, instead of just a standard wood look, which is nice. And then the shutters look like, they look like shutters now. They look like actual barn door, much better themed than the old just metal exterior. So that is really, really nice to see. Who knows, maybe we'll see even more work coming with Miners Cafe, like a queue or something. Yukon Striker is such a beautiful coaster. And they have indeed added a sign on this post that says alternate access and single riders only. So that's nice. And then, you know, they got this Fastlane Plus sign, which I'm sure is temporary until they get like a proper new gate for Fastlane, for the Fastlane side. So that should work out nice. You know, just to make it a little bit clearer as to where you're supposed to go for what. So over here in Klondike Outfitters, they've got some new merch. They've got rock candy. They've got pop rocks, which are themed to miner's gold and blasting powder. So those are actually really nice to see. You know, some themed candy in here. They've got these lanyards, which I feel like were probably at some other shop before. We've got Yukon Striker on here, so they are new. And then they've got an engraving thing over here. So yeah, it's just nice to see, you know, more and more merch. And I feel like even these shirts that are like the two-tone, like that they have a gradient between like the light blue to the dark blue or whatever other colors. I feel like those are new, and they look pretty nice as well. So I'm over here in the Parents Rest Zone in Kidsville, slash guest services, slash, I don't know, arcade thing. And they have a Flintstones car, which really just makes me miss the old days of, you know, Bedrock in the Park and Fred Flintstone. But that's not all, because in addition to having this adorable little Flintstones car, which I'm sure kids do not know anymore, they also have a SpongeBob Nicktoons Nitro racing game. That's really kind of interesting to see this stuff still hanging around. So continuing the completely awesome Crash Team Racing tie-in for Speed City Raceway, they have these PlayStation, you know, event tent things that you can try out the game for yourself. So really kind of cool over here in Med Fair, in front of King's Feast. You know, I guess there's just not quite enough room over by Speed City Raceway, and this is a bit more central, so people will notice it a bit more. But yeah, really kind of cool. I might actually try it out because I love Crash Team Racing. Alright, so over here in Med Fair, as they are preparing for the Flying Frontenacs show, today is the first day of it, first show of the day too, so really great to be here for that. But I had to show off that they have the speakers here working, and as I thought, it does create a much fuller sound throughout the area. Really nice. You know, having the speakers like overhead instead of coming up from the ground, I think makes a lot more sense. And yeah, it's just really nice improvement here. So I'm here on the pathway that was Orbiter previously, Orbiter's location. It's honestly really hard to imagine how Orbiter fit here, but more importantly, guests have just decided that this is a nice little park. Shady spots to sit down, eat, sit in the shade, and even I saw earlier some people using it as a designated smoking area, which, I mean, it's out of the way, but I don't know, it seems a little odd. Two updates from Miners Cafe today. Miners Cafe has a completely different menu now. So really interesting to see that. Now they have a falafel sandwich, which is apparently vegetarian, a meatball sandwich, a Philly cheesesteak sandwich, honey garlic sausage, and all of those come with a bag of chips, or you can get a corn dog, which is interesting. I don't remember the last time Wonderland actually sold corn dogs, but yeah, completely different menu. And I mean, I wasn't saying that, but you know, maybe at the mess hall they could use a different menu. But you know what, like, I appreciate this. I have a whole slew of new things to try now. So over here at Miners Cafe, I decided to try the meatball sandwich. It's pretty good. I would definitely recommend it. It's exactly what you would expect from a meatball sandwich, with some nice freshly grilled vegetables here, marinara sauce, and some kind of other sauce that they put on there. So really interesting, and I like it. Not a big fan of Lay's chips, but you know, still. Nice meal option. Alright everyone, it is getting toward the end of the video, and you know what that means. It is time for trivia time. And for this week's trivia time, I want you to let me know in the comments below, what was the original name of Jokey's Jalopies? Still, in my opinion, the most terrifying sign in all of Kidsville. Very creepy image here. But it had a different name when the park first opened in 1981. If you can let me know that in the comments below, I'll give you a shout out in my next video. And a huge shout out to Coaster Circuits, who accurately stated that the previous names for Backlot Cafe were Ginza Gardens, Oriental Gardens, and then Southside Grill before finally becoming Backlot Cafe. Alright everyone, that'll about do it for this week here at the park. I got to check out a bunch of the shows. I, went on a few rides, and got some food, which is actually really good. And if you guys don't know, I occasionally write reviews for CP Food Blogs. You can check those guys out to see some of the reviews of some of the food here at the park. And yeah, other than that, like, it's been a great week. And until next time, have a good one.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, comment with anything you'd like me to cover in the future, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and support me on Patreon so that I can visit more parks and create more wonderful videos.